What's up, guys? This is u4iX back again from HaloCouncil.com, and we have a very exclusive look at some of both the Promethean enemies and the Promethean weapons. Now, if you want to get even more in detail, there's a full article up on our website, HaloCouncil.com, so check that out once the video ends. But for now, let's jump right into this and take a look at some of these new enemies that you'll be encountering in Halo 4. So first up, we have the Promethean Knight. Now, we saw this guy a little bit in the E3 trailers, but let me go ahead and read a little bit of more information about this guy for you. So these are the captains of the Promethean force, an autonomous and intelligent knight. They're ancient warriors tasked with defending the artificial world called Requiem, and that's sort of the shield world that we see in Halo 4. And knights tend to wield weapons like the suppressor and the light rifle, which we've also seen a little bit thanks to the PAX Prime gameplay. Next up is something I think we might have seen a little bit in the E3 trailer as well. We saw this guy lunge, sort of teleport at Master Chief with that lancer on his arm there, and these are utilized primarily as scouts and marksmen for the Promethean army. Lancers are extremely accurate, even at a great distance, and among their many skills, Lancers utilize Promethean vision to track targets even when they're behind solid objects. So in campaign and maybe, in Spartan ops, these are going to be very dangerous on the battlefield because they're going to be able to see you even when you're behind cover. Halo's always been notorious for their great AI in games, so it's going to be really fun fighting these guys. Next up is the Knight Commander. So as the name suggests, the Knight Commanders lead groups of knights. Commanders have formidable combat skills of a normal knight, but they can also wield heavy weapons like the incineration cannon, which is something new that we'll get into in a little bit, and they don stronger armor. So these are going to be tougher enemies to fight, sort of like the Covenant, elites, the gold elites, something along those lines. And they can also deploy the floating auto sentry turrets. So these are definitely going to be a tanky enemy to encounter. Next up, look at this beast. Look at that back. That looks awesome, man. The Knight Battle Wagon. That's a sick name. So rare but incredibly dangerous. Knight Battle Wagons are deployed when other Promethean forces have failed. So he's kind of like the Spartan in a sense. Their huge metal frames are draped in heavy armor and hard light shielding. These deadly combatants are capable of deploying their own auto sentries. Even getting close to a battle wagon is a challenge. That's especially true as the robotic Promethean uses its scatter shot against approaching threats. So that guy looks pretty tough. I'm literally afraid of fighting him. Next up, the Watcher. So we've seen a little bit of this as well in like Spartan Ops footage and again the E3 trailer. These flying robotic creatures emerge from the armored shell of knights. Didn't know that. That's pretty crazy. So once active, they can resurrect knights, summon crawlers from the bowels of Requiem, create shields to protect other Prometheans, or attack using their most common armament, a bolt shot. So these guys actually have a weapon. It's like an enemy itself. Very cool. I think in campaign and Spartan Ops, these are going to be the guys you want to target down first because they seem like they can really cause a nuisance if they're able to resurrect other knights. And here we have the Crawler, the most common Promethean on Requiem. Crawlers are extremely agile and they move in packs. They can swarm an enemy and tear them to pieces or utilize a bolt shot from a distance. So it seems like the bolt shot might not exactly be a weapon, but it's like actually what it shoots out maybe. Kind of interesting there since a lot of the lower tiered Promethean forces tend to have them. Pretty cool. Very, very interesting stuff. The Crawler Snipe. The most common Prometheans on Requiem are the Crawlers. Crawlers are extremely agile and move in packs. They swarm an enemy and tear them to pieces or utilize a bolt shot from a distance again. So Crawler Snipe, not sure what the difference is there other than the aesthetic. Not really a different description, but cool nonetheless. The Alpha Crawler. You beta or alpha, man? You Myron? Yeah, I'm Myron the Alpha Crawler. Most dangerous. More dangerous than the standard variety. Alpha leads packs of crawlers into battle. Alphas can be identified by the series of hard light spikes. So it seems like this hard light is a reoccurring theme. It's not just the shield that the Spartans will utilize, but it's sort of this Promethean technology. And they use suppressors as a ranged weapon as opposed to the bolt shot. Pretty cool. And here we go. The weapons. This is what I'm excited about. Give me that multiplayer goodness. So the binary rifle. The Z750 Special Application Sniper Rifle, you know, in military tradition, have some crazy names, includes 2 core-mounted particle accelerators with unparalleled stopping power to bring down distant foes with one shot. So this is a one-shot kill anywhere, and it's got the scope, so this is a really scary version, basically, of a sniper rifle. Incineration cannon, what that knight was wielding earlier. The anti-material Z390 high-explosive munitions rifle fires several streams of explosive particles along multiple paths that detonate and spread on impact. So it's like a rocket that shoots more than one rocket, and it explodes into more rockets. Crazy. Mixing traits of a rocket launcher, shotgun, and flamethrower. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have nightmares about that gun. And the light rifle, we saw some of this at PAX gameplay as well. The Z250 is comparable to both the human DMR and battle rifle. So, again, if any of you haven't heard about this, the light rifle is a burst fire weapon from the hip, and it's a single shot weapon when you're scoped in. The suppressor. So this is like the Promethean version of the AR. The automatic fire of the Z130 suppressor made the weapon a favorite for Forerunner troops fighting against the Flood. The weapon fires bolts of charged hard light that pierce and destroy organic material of any type. So it'll be interesting to see how this compares to both the AR and the Storm rifle. Can't wait to get my hands on that. And this bad boy, the scatter shot, a shotgun with ricocheting shot. That is a tongue twister. They just trolled me. 343 just trolled me in my own video. But we've seen how that works. The shells actually are able to bounce off walls. And it gained popularity in the later part of the Forerunner War against the Flood. Again, a little bit of a tongue twister there. And finally, wrapping up the Promethean Armory, we have the pulse grenade. So let me just read the description for you guys. It's hard to overstate the strategic potential of the Z040 attenuation field generator. A crazy name. The grenade creates an area effect that slows vehicles and damages both shields and health. The pulse grenade is ideal for cleaning enemies from cover and can reshape the layout of a battle. Now what's interesting about this grenade is that it doesn't really like bounce like a frag or even a plasma to a lesser extent. It sort of just sticks from what I saw at PAX and just has that area of effect. So you got to be really accurate with it, but it sounds like if you're effective with it, it's going to be a really dangerous grenade to go up against. So guys, this has been your exclusive first look at some of the Promethean enemies and weapons that you'll see in Halo 4. Once again, to check out this full article, head over to halocouncil.com. And before you do that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we're going to have a bunch of more videos on the way. Hit the like because you like us. And leave a comment down below about what you think of all this new weaponry that we're going to be encountering in Halo 4. Anyways, I'm u4iX. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.